Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a Libra reading. This is timeless. So whenever you find it or it finds you, welcome. And these are for any placement of Libra, and cross watchers are also welcome. Let's see what we get. This reading may be a shorter duration than others because I'm trying that out. I'm seeing if these shorter length ones work better for some of you. Always evolving, right? Okay, so we have Gemini energy here. First quarter moon in Gemini. This is about speaking your world into being. So very much law of attraction sort of energy. And please remember, these are general, not personal readings. You know your story best. And remember, my role here, it is not to offer professional advice. Okay, so I am your psychic medium tarot reader for this moment in time. All right, so Leo energy. Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. It almost is like by speaking your world into being, by I'm hearing something about like making a stand, marking your territory, even boundary setting. You're feeling freer, lighter almost. Okay, I do connect with the other side while we're here, so you may hear some things that sound very random and just kind of pop in. That is actually someone's specific messages, as we can often glean from the comments. Here we are. Taurus, detoxify, full moon in Taurus. Quite a combination here with air, fire, and earth. I'm sensing a little bit of, there's a preoccupation here for some of something. I don't have enough information on it yet, but there is some sort of, let me get a different deck. Lots of decks here for you, Libra. All right, preoccupation with what? With it? Oh, some of you it is finances. Some of you I'm getting something about clothing or fashion too. Maybe self-image is coming up a little bit for some of you. We have stargazing, realize nothing's missing from your life. Yeah, you're fine. You're better than adequate here is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're clearing out who, what, does not, whatever's like weighing you down or sucks the energy out of you or out of the room is something that you're letting go of. And that allows you to lighten up, not just lighten your load, Libra, but to actually be able to fully more access the other side, your cosmic gifts, your intuitive abilities, yourself, and just really kind of be yourself, just being. I'm hearing Alicia too. I want to see what we get for angels among us right now. We will go into tarot, of course. I think I'll use an angel tarot deck of some kind. Okay, so you have Guru Ram Dass. All right, card 27. This is about humility, spiritual practice, and elevation. So, yeah, some of you are finding out how exactly to connect and be very like grounded, centered in this. And I'm hearing the name Peter as well. I'm hearing Peanut, so like a nickname, Peanut, maybe a pet's name even. What else do we have? Someone's saying, I like your music. I like your music. So this could be someone from the other side. I like your music. And also there's something about staying late. You're staying late. Are you working extra? But I'm getting something about you're staying late. Maybe what you're putting a lot of time into. It's like you're making someone proud with some sort of achievement here. All right. Um, I just heard something about a Libra moon. Libra moon. All right. Maybe if that's your moon sign or someone you are close to. Okay, wolf here. We have winter. Take care of your own needs. Yeah, this is about you delving into what spiritual practice makes most sense for you, because this is about you striving and you realizing that what you want it for a reason. It matters, and that it's like you're not willing to trade anymore and you're not willing to settle. I have open your heart here, card 22. Opening your heart involves embracing vulnerability, compassion, and authenticity as you connect with your inner self and the world. So we really, we have this. Um, I'm just hearing now there's two sides to every story, though. All right. Hmm. I'm getting something about Plymouth. I don't know if it's a place of some. Well, I know Plymouth is in Mass, but um, there's something with maybe significance about Plymouth. It could be a vehicle too, Plymouth, but there is something there with that. Oh, okay. I am hearing something about cardiac arrest. All right. So this could give you an indication or clue as to who is trying to communicate with you, Libra. If you're feeling as though a loved one is around, I'm getting a clue right now that they may have had some sort of cardiac failure. All right. Or I'm picking up on energy that just happened in your life. Perhaps you knew someone who had a cardiac event. Okay. So I don't ever say anything to scare you. These are meant to be, clues who they're meant to be for. All right. So that's really what it is. But you do have, now you have earth, air, fire, and you do have this nice card with a lot of water on it and opening the heart, having to do with emotions here. Lena, Leon, Lenny, something coming in about that. You're getting a star ancestor here. This could be some sort of ancestor with a name that had like Len in it or something, or that's your name. I'm hearing Becky as well. And I just heard something about San Francisco. All right. So this is about following the voice of your soul. I'm getting Dennis as well. Whoever liked musical theater, maybe you're into musical theater now, but there's something about this. You need to stand your ground here, okay? Stand your ground here with these mountains. I want to see what else we have for you. So let's go into some tarot now, and we'll see, and we'll get some answers here. Whatever needs to come in, comes in. So I never know what this will be about. It's usually a lot of different messages for different people. We have so many people here. And I have two cards that came out. And we have Strength card. Now in this deck, Strength is actually going to be, it's traditionally card 8, but in this deck it's 11. So that may mean a significant thing to you. And in fact, it means that you may have Libra, you may have a Leo connection, because with the 11 being on the Strength card, that's like a direct, normally we're Justice and we're 11. But when I have a deck that the numbers are reversed as they used to be, or I forget what came first, the chicken or the egg here. But anyway, some decks still have it this way, and that is, to me, it's like a strong Leo connection. Plus you have the Leo vibes here on this card. And then I have here with it, I have the 9 of Swords. All right. So the 9 of Swords is like expecting the worst. It's the nightmare card, Libra. All right. This is having to do with some sort of fear, sleepless nights. And you need to remember, and I'm not sure why I laid them down the way I did, but it's like on one side you have the sleepless nights, but on the other side you have, like, you're angelically guided and protected. You know that you're stronger than others. You have earth guides in the middle. So your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. I'm getting definitely some sort of like you're weighing possibilities. Okay. There's personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Yeah, it's like following your own intuition. Yes, sure, we know that, right? But there's something about you being you're just now scratching the surface of some sort of ability you have. And there's something about, almost like, are some of you going to go to some sort of spiritual development retreat or something? There's some sort of something here. It's almost like night and day. There's just this difference here of like where you started, then where you go. For some of you, your suitcases are packed metaphorically or literally. But what else do we have here? Earth guide, we have truth. So you're seeing your own power, let you know the truth here. You have the courage here with this lion, with the strength card, to walk your truth now. Now, what else do we need to know with that, though? Let's see. What else do we need to know with that? Oh, they're saying get this. Okay, so we have believe. So be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There's nothing to fear. All right, with this 9 of Swords, there's nothing to fear. This is about you being surrounded by love, by having this personal power that maybe you haven't even fully accessed, or you haven't been really showing that. You've maybe been a little quiet or keeping to yourself a little bit or something. But this is about you knowing that you need to trust your instincts, okay? Truth is about trusting your instincts and your gifts as much as it is about anything else. All right. So this is about all those possibilities and opportunities coming around. This is making sure, though, that you're not tied. If you're tied and heavily grasping to some sort of outcome that needs to be, that's when your magic kind of isn't really, you're not allowing that magic to come in to really, you've got to let the magic, the spiritual side of things work out, the way they're going to work out. It's saying, okay, so this is, again, take it or leave it, and it's not me offering this advice, this is the messages I'm getting. Okay, so this is about not letting those worries over, it's almost like you're putting, there's, for some of you, okay, there's a lot of energy being devoted to, and not on purpose, just this worry, the what if, the or something too about how could it happen, not being able to see how it could, something could happen. But then I have on the bottom of the deck the Magician. So this is, again, like I said, the magic here. um this is about, if again, if you can believe it, you can do it. So again, it's that reminder to believe, even if you can't see it, taste it, feel it, hear it yet. It's like, okay, someone's being, bringing me back to, you've got to, they're saying you've got to get back to grassroots here, grass, or, and then there's something about, there's grassroots and brass tacks. So those are a couple of sayings there that are coming in. Take them or leave it, right? So maybe that was an expression a loved one used, or that's sort of the way they would say, like, you've got to get back to grassroots, you got to get back to basics here. And there's no, like, and then there's something about things being like brass tacks. Look up what that expression means. That's not one that I use. I'm sure I know I've heard it before. I just don't use it. So I'm actually hearing somebody, I'm guessing they were maybe like, I'm getting a connection to like the 1950s or 60s here, when there was black and white television too. That's being pointed out to me, and it's an older gentleman, may have smoked cigarettes. I'm seeing glasses, almost like a businessman, and it's like somebody is like guiding you, saying, it's like, it could have been like a great uncle or something of yours, even, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. And it's Bill is coming in, could be Bill, but it doesn't have to be. Uh, but it's sort of like, this person might have been in sales, business, something, but they were successful, and they're wanting to tell you, you know what, Libra, this might have been the one person that like talked to you about your future when you were younger, or or college or something. This could have been like your connection for that. You may have like helped them out or something in some way around the house or something, or seen them on a regular basis somehow, weekly or something, and they had these conversations with you. Okay, you may have been outside when you had these conversations. I'm seeing that, and I'm getting this is, may or may not be related. I am picking up now on carrot cake. There's like maybe even a photo of you and this person. They may have been born in the spring, summer. Okay, so like a birthday was happening. I'm seeing a picture of you with them, and you're like 10 or something. Okay, so you're a child. You don't have to be exactly 10, but what I'm seeing right now is around 10 years old. But it's like they had a lot of, again, this is only for some of you, they had a lot of influence over you in some way. It's almost like they believed and saw something in you way before you did, or others may have, like almost like you wish they were now around to see it, because they did have an influence. So that's coming in right now. Now this could be anyone, for anybody, but I'm telling you some specifics that I was able to actually, I basically went and visited the scene just now. Okay, so that was a specific one for someone, but you may find that some of you have um, connection to it, that kind of energy in some way. There's the Empress here. Okay, so this is about taking action, all right? That's our card, Libra, the Empress, one of our cards here. So this is you giving birth to your dreams. This is you, we didn't even really talk about the Magician, having all of the resources and knowing how to use them, because that's the other key that not everyone speaks about with the Magician, is not only do you have all the resources, but you know which ones to apply to certain situations. Like there's a time to be, the extroverted communicator. There's a time to be, very connected to the emotions and feelings and all that. And there's a time to like just put your nose down, so to speak, and get to it and work. And then there's the little details, there's the big picture. It's kind of like using all of those abilities that you have in a very strategic way. And I don't mean manipulative. Strategic does not mean manipulative, and manipulative isn't even a bad word. It's all about context, right? The intention behind it. So, as is anything. I'm getting late October for maybe someone's crossing her birthday. I am hearing something about cousin. I just heard Antonia too, Antonia. Or even Tone Tone. A timeout has been called. Life is on pause so you can catch your breath. So if things are not moving forward, this could be a little bit of an indication that there's something that needs to happen within this time, Libra, to really prepare you for what's coming up. I keep getting the name Charlie, Charles, Charlie, and maybe even Hewitt or something like Hewley, Hurley, Hughes, something like this. But I am getting that. I'm also now hearing about Canada and someone being an athlete. I'm hearing about athletics. So those could be clues for someone, okay? Basketball in particular right now is coming in for me. I'm hearing that Harlem Globetrotters song. Do 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 do. There's something there about that. There's like this carefree energy of someone being. I'm getting like a tall person, not that everyone who plays basketball is tall, but I am getting this person that like had such ease on the court, okay, on the ball court, that they would just kind of like they could just like dribble circles around people and do the fancy footwork, and they made it seem easy. um it was like hard to get past them. And they were just like, in their element, and I'm just getting a very sort of happy, relaxed kind of energy. It's bringing a little bit of tears to my eyes here. Vision here, interesting. I said tears to my eyes and I get vision here. So is there something clouding your vision right now? Is there something about how are you having visions of a particular loved one? Again, though, the truth and the vision together, this is about seeing things clearly for what they are and creating the vision that you want for yourself. Again, you're just being so connected. This is such a very this channeled messages, departed loved ones reading is a little different than others. It feels very organized, very structured, and that there are key concepts that you're they wanting me to get across for you. It's very interesting energy. I'm very much getting that sort of business structure kind of like it's almost like maybe you, Libra, maybe I'm picking up on you really organizing some things, straightening out some things. Could be your home, your documents, your papers, your relationship, but you're really sort of like, this is it. And now I'm doing it. It's almost like you feel as though you only have so much time or something. Like this is it. The time's now sort of thing. That's what I'm feeling. So, that'll of course only speak to some of you. Let's see what else we have here. I would like to go ahead and I'm getting a question right now. I'm hearing someone ask the question, was it justified, or is that really justified, or something like that? So I'm going to get an angel answer card. The answer at this moment in time is remain positive, okay? If you're wondering about the quality of something, the fairness of something, how something was handled, remaining positive and believe in the arrows of justice, I was just told. So, all right, so like justice will strike maybe when the other person least expects it, in a way, and not in a vengeful way. I'm saying this is just the messages I'm getting, that there will be some sort of very targeted justice that may play out, okay? And in the perfect timing. Exactly. It's gonna happen in perfect timing. Something's happening in perfect timing. And I'm hearing someone asking another question, is all lost? Is it all lost? Maybe it's a situation, relationship, I don't know, but I'm hearing, is all hope lost, or is it all, is it all done? What is going on here? Recovery. So yeah, some of you are recovering from something. Now, does that mean that it's totally done? Not necessarily, but again, we have this, a timeout has been called so you can catch your breath. Okay, and some of you want to know, and the answer is no, it's not. It's not. Everything is not a loss. Not it was not a waste. Your time spent in a certain situation actually wasn't a waste. So please let go of any like, if you're criticizing yourself or whatever, they're asking, maybe to try to let that go, Libra, for your own health, and get more information on this. There's another, it could be the same situation or different, but we're getting more information on something. And then there's another one. How could this happen? I'm hearing, how could this happen? We're getting a yes. So Could this happen is what they are. So could this happen? Yeah, something is possible. Get more information though. um I'm getting a name like Tucker, or you're flat out tuckered out, but I'm getting that too. I'm hearing Pisces and Leo the lion. Now, earlier I was getting alligator tears. Now, for me, that means guilt. Someone could be trying to make you feel guilty, or you yourself are, applying a lot of guilt to yourself here or situation. Hmm. Let me see. Let's get, okay. So I'm a fan of Ted Andrews. So for alligator, that is about initiation. So this is about acting on opportunities that could result in sort of a new birth of something, a new cycle. Okay. So this is an opportunity for rapid growth. Now, let me get you another message on that in particular, okay? Whoa, whoa, that was way too many. We're going to start over. They're telling me not that deck. Okay, that's why. Okay, so let's get a little more information on that. This rapid growth, this maybe acting on opportunities. What do we have here? Breaking trail. So this is a breakthrough. Yeah, you're definitely having some sort of breakthrough come up for some of you. All right, so breakthrough. This is excellent. I'm loving this. I'm hearing a name like Martina McDonough or something. So I think I'm getting a blend of different names. Martina or McDonald, McDonough. So Donna, Mickabee, Higgins too. Wow, lots of names. Believe in magic. Okay, Journey by Moonlight. So again, back to the magic. You've got to believe in the magic yourself in order for the magic to be able to even come through. All right, that's what it's seeming like. It's what I'm hearing anyway. And then you have valiant courage. So, you've got over here, you have this courageous kind of energy. Again, stand your ground, follow the voice of your soul. You have this, you know, uh, take care of your own needs. A very, very this is sort of like this is almost like what I'm, Libra, interestingly enough, what's coming through here is almost like what you're being encouraged to do right here. Here's a little insight as to why or what happened or what's going on. And over here is almost like your private thoughts. So it's almost like your inner world, your expressive world or something, because you're about to make an impression on something. So the Empress is, yes, this is all about taking action in your personal power, how this is a wonderful time for fertility. But then there's this other side, Libra, where it's like you remaining optimistic, but there's worry that's still coming with that almost, it seems, for some of you. I just heard finances have been hard, but you've got to, again, speak your truth into being, lighten up, we say, detoxify. So there could just be, this is like some other work you need to be working on. And this is like sort of the ideal actions to take sort of thing, or that sort of thing. So it's very, very interesting. It's a very clear reading, but it's quite interesting. What is this? When I say that, I'm actually talking to my guides. What is this? Arlente. So that could be a name. Whoa, a lot of cards flew out, and this very much does, even though it's a general reading, it does seem to have a lot to do with career transition, with opportunities. As far as just like moving forward. I'm getting something about cash options too. Career transitions, card 17. So this is a change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement right near this, in the perfect timing, by the way, right near this breakthrough at hand. Some of you could have felt like you were in a situation, even as much as a few years ago, like five, even as much as 6 years ago, Libra. Even 2018 could be significant for you in some way. You have card one, you're innovative. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of messages at once, but you could have been involved in something a number of years ago that was very, very, like a very, just a very, almost like a convoluted situation. The truth was not, like you were done dirty, basically, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Like you were not treated well in a situation. Could definitely have been a work setting. Another card just came out and then fell on the floor. So we'll talk about these numbers in a moment, but there is definitely something here, Libra, about getting some sort of like victory in that. Even though that happened, it's like you're back. but you're even better. There was like lessons that came from that, or there's actually going to be some sort of settlement for some of you that's coming through something that happened years ago that maybe you've been waiting on for a while, but there's something possibly coming in. Again, it's only going to be for some of you, but that's what I'm getting. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, I'm like all these cards. Fire within. Yeah. So find a way to reignite that energy in your life now. Immerse yourself in what you truly love. This is, again, it's about passion, action, a driving force, following your soul, your voice, making it happen for yourself, Libra. Take action with passion. And then right here, I have passion and action on this very card. So you're really being encouraged. Wow. And I love these cards because this is one is a number of a leader, right? You're first at something. Maybe you're the first to go to college, you're the first to apply for something, you're the first to graduate, you're the first to do this type of work that you're doing, or this art, this type of art you're doing, or even it could be many things. You're the first of many even that has done something. So you're forging ahead. It's like trailblazer sort of energy. You're magnetic right now, Libra. I'm getting 888 with abundance here. So if you're innovative and you're abundant, wow, look out, right? That is so much fire energy. Maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart, but that is certainly coming through. This is about you being a self-starter, okay, creating opportunity and determination and having that endurance and that willpower, that drive to get through rough times and reach that success. All right. Then we have 888. This is about that abundance. As you focus on all the wonderful things around you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy. And that's what this person is doing right here. They're breaking trail. And in this detoxify card, that's why it's so funny how there's like different sides to the story here that they really want me to kind of piece together, it seems. But this is about, again, clearing. You're almost like paving the way for yourself. And some of you are doing some sort of work that's really going to help a lot of other people. So thank you for that, whatever that is, some type of very like healing work, creative work and art is very healing for many. So it's another way of, communicating and reaching others. And I'm a fan, but in so many things can be, considered art too. So this is about, yeah, clearing the path for something more positive, and that way things can flow in, the abundance can flow in. And this is just, creating room for that, space for that. Some of you I'm hearing take a time out, though. There's a little bit of something. Listen within. So if you're taking that time out, this is about you're following your inner compass, your inner GPS, so to speak. You're freeing yourself from all those external forces of fear, some of which I am picking up over here, and you'll witness a complete transformation in your I heard triality in your reality. So this could actually be sort of like a generational, it's going to impact generations. It could be healing some sort of generational trauma, or you're living some sort of generational truth. Maybe, somebody was really good in your family at such and such, and you're carrying on the legacy. Okay, they've passed you the torch, Libra. For some of you, I just got a chill from that. Some of you are being passed that torch from your ancestors. What else do they want to tell you, though? I want to know. This one, maybe. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. You've really got to give yourself the freedom to explore your spirituality if you haven't already. But beyond that, make time for it. Realize that is like you are your number one resource. So therefore, you need to be your number one investment. All right. What else do they want us to know? Your ancestors, even. What do we want to know? What do you want to tell us here? Amy, Amelia, baby doll. I'm hearing baby doll. Maybe you had a doll when you were a baby. I don't know. There's baby doll. Someone gave you a baby doll, or that was a nickname, baby doll. Wow, look at this. Lots and lots. Here, what? Halls of Amenti initiation. So this is about secrets being revealed. So you will be getting more information, as it said over here, more information. Treasures are being uncovered. You're activating something. You're activating this new beginning for yourself, this new start, this restart, refresh. But it's like it's also a tribute to yourself, how far you've come, or it's a tribute to, again, ancestors or someone very, very important in your life. Now, let's say want to get, I just heard Tully or Talia. You won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. Okay. So that could be happening in this realm here where you're finally starting to meet people who are more like yourself. Okay. And that could be really important for some of you. Now, where is this the one? Some of you are feeling very restless, squirrely, even ants in the pants. I don't know, but we've got listen again. So, Libra, you keep getting listen, listen. Okay. So you had listen within, remember? Right here. Fire within. Okay, you have fire within, you have listen within. And I feel like you're listening to that fire within. You're realizing that it's there for a reason, it's there to guide you, and that really you cannot deny this anymore. This is about you being willing to listen if you want to really understand something or someone, if you want to understand your path, if you want to understand where you've come from or why things happen. It's not the time necessarily to be talking. It's more of a time to be actively listening and to be more of a compassionate listener. Some of you this week, this could be a little sort of sign that you're going to be called upon. And maybe the best thing to do is to listen fully and intently. Okay. So that's paying attention and not just thinking about what you're going to say next, but maybe listening to even the pauses, you know. Silence speaks volumes. All right. So what's not being said is just as important as what's being put out there and said. And, okay, let's see what else we have. An animal right away, elephant. So self-care is a journey of self-love. Again, this side is like all about you doing what's necessary for yourself, for your mission here, for your accomplishment. Prioritize it. Find strength and tranquility in each step. Again, you have that strength card underneath here with that lion right here. Don't dim to fit in. Absolutely. How are you dimming your light? These are things, again, to think about, like maybe internal things you're kind of, thinking about, bouncing around, So there's no point in dimming your light. Okay. All you're doing is really where we kind of, were honestly, it's just, what's the point? Really, what's the point of trying to fit in exactly? Of like trying, I mean, I understand that we have to abide by certain rules and, and conform in some ways, but maybe some of us just do that a bit too much. I know I've caught myself in the past, especially not as much nowadays, but in the past, kind of needing to just be quiet. Really, when I really wanted to speak up, but I was quiet because I knew that maybe the people I was interacting with just weren't at a place where they were going to listen anyway. That's not really dimming your light. I mean, I think I want to think about this myself personally. Maybe you're thinking about this too. What does it really mean when you're dimming your light? That's a question I think I have for the collective. Like, how have you dimmed your light, and like how, and what was the real reason? Is that really, was it necessary? So that is a real question. I'm going to be thinking of that too. Um, I think, it could be something like putting your own wants on needs to, raise children or help out an older relative or friend, but when I think of dimming your light, I feel like you're just not yourself. Like you're not able to be yourself. And that I refuse to do. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I'm still going to be me, right? On full volume. Sometimes I'll be on like a lower volume of myself, I guess. Like, but it's not that I'm dimming my light. It's all still there. But maybe sometimes it's to our advantage to maybe, again, more actively listen. And just because we're not the one talking and we're not the one at the forefront doesn't mean that we're not fully living our light still. Hmm. Anyway, something to think about. Seed, new beginnings. Again, I'm going to put it on this side. And this is where I keep putting those new cycles, new beginnings for you. This is about a new or cycle beginning, a new start, again, a fresh start. This is about planting seeds now so that in the future, and when you want to act on those seeds you planted, they're ready for you. Whenever you've done, or you're done, doing some sort of like preparatory work or something. Okay, so there's something here to let me this card here, grounded, nature, therapy. Okay, so another message we're getting right now for some of you is connecting to nature is how you really are connecting to yourself here. This is about being outside. There's some sort of, well, there's really like deep activation and healing that takes place from things like having your feet in the sand or the soil or even the snow, depending on where you are. Maybe don't go in the snow though. That wouldn't be a great idea probably frostbite. But being in nature is a way that we can restore, we can realign, and you can kind of get back some of what's lost and come back to center. So again, I feel as though there's a trickiness here, some sort of maybe past thing influencing today, that it's sort of like you just kind of like it's still maybe there to some degree, and then we're getting just a lot of advice and things from spirit to figure out where we really need to be, and how do we get where we want to be. Okay, let's get we're going to go into departed messages in a moment, but first I want to get a little bit of a like advice or something here. Let's see what we get, a little more practical care. So there's happiness, feeling happy about yourself. Give yourself the freedom to feel happy. There could be something that comes in that's going to be making you very happy, or just making you feel that things are riding a little bit more smoothly. This could even be your car. Oh, some of you I just picked up on. If it didn't happen recently, it could happen soon after you see this reading. You're going to get the cart in the grocery store with the wobbly bum wheel. So laugh when you get that, I guess, because we just talked about it. Okay. So either that just happened to you or it will, but it's almost like finding the humor in that situation. Have fun again. There we go. Again, I just said finding humor. So this is about happiness and fun. Great. So this is learning to love life and try to enjoy the life more by having fun. Things are going to happen when they're going to happen anyway, right? Forgiveness is for you. All right. Cardinals will be visiting you. If they haven't already, you're going to get a visit from cardinals. That's going to have significance to you. I know cardinals have, a lot of a connection to angel and things and crossed over loved ones. So I'm not going to state that because you probably already know that when cardinals appear, angels are near. But there is something here about maybe someone who's passed on. There's some forgiveness here now coming in. So forgive others and yourself because your soul deserves peace. You do. You deserve peace. So again, I'm getting like, here's what I'm seeing. Ground yourself, clear your energy, get outdoors. It's all the same, Libra. Get outdoors, clear your energy, exercise. These are all ways to get grounded. Even get a massage, get outdoors. Okay, so again, there's a body connection here. Okay, there's definitely a body, mind, body, spirit connection, which of course they can never be separated. All right, let's get some departed messages here for you. All right, we're going to tune in to some other. Let's see, messages from the dearly departed for the audience today. Messages of healing. What do we have for the collective here? I'm hearing Christmas time music. There's a particular movie, too, that you watch every Christmas, and it reminds you of this person. You always watched it together. Like, no matter where you are, whatever's going on, this is something that connects you to that person. I'm hearing a name like Bethy or Betsy or something like that. Betty. So there's a name like that, like a B ending with a Y, female. Someone special's coming into your life. They want to tell you that because I don't think you're going to be expecting this. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be expecting this. This could be someone you knew from childhood, and the number 16 is coming in. Could be some sort of old flame for some of you, or an old friend. Mixed messages coming in. I'm hearing Helen. Putting things on pause. Somebody's putting things on pause. That can also, pause can have to do with pets. Don't think about the end. Think about our good times together. They want me to get one of these cards. Fall, full moon. So this is a culmination of your effort. There's fulfillment here. There's a need to release. Okay. This is about the time has come where you need to release whatever is not serving you, like with this memory of this person. um this is, yeah, they're helping you open your heart space. They want you to open your heart again to something. And some of this is you've got to forgive yourself. Somebody's telling me, I'm hearing Sydney. And with Sydney, I'm hearing Sydney's telling me, or your name's Sydney, but there's a name Sydney, and then I'm hearing something about using caution. Just be careful, I'm hearing somebody say. So I don't know if that's where, like, a last conversation you had or something, or there's something there though for that. I'm hearing jelly bean, my little jelly bean. Somebody was into tires, cars, definitely into cars. Or this is a message for you. There's a warning about your tires. So that could be for some of you. What else? Let me see here. Well, that's just fine and dandy, they're telling me. But it's like kind of sarcastic. Someone's saying they did it their way. It's making me think of the Frank Sinatra song, I think. Or who was that? I did it my way. I can't sing. But was it Tony Bennett or Frank Sinatra? Anyway, any of those names can mean something to you, but it's like they how things happen, that's that they did it their way. Or something always had to be their way. Like a my way or you're the highway sort of thing. They're telling you not to get lost in that, not to be, it's basically about removal of being like stubborn or something, because you could miss an opportunity. There's something that was taken out of context here. It's it was almost, it seems like a miss something was misconstrued, misunderstanding. I'm hearing this. It could have led to some confusion. It could have led to even some somebody being angry or upset. I'm hearing water under the bridge, water under the bridge. Folk, that's like they're showing me like 5 of cups and remembering those 2 of cups that are still standing. Letting go of it again. It's like if you want harmony restored, letting go of the grief, any sort of negativity, anything that's keeping you awake at night. It can't harm you. Oh, by the way, yeah. Whatever, there's something, it could, there's a card coming out. Trust divine timing. So if you're laying awake worrying about something, or even if you're feeling there's something in your room or something that spooked you, even there's something about um, releasing the worry of that pain of the 9 of Swords. Remember we had that. Fin- what is this? Fantasia. What is um? Ooh, Felipe. There's something about being cautious with your words. Someone's telling me we don't talk like that. We don't speak like that. You could know that, some things you're saying, or maybe you're trying to not swear as much or something like that, but there's something here about that. Almost like a grandma coming through saying that's not how I raised you, or your mama or somebody, auntie, uncle, dad, I don't know, somebody, but it's like that is not how I raised you. Words matter. And no, you didn't deserve what happened. But don't get lost in it, Libra. Trust divine timing. I'm getting that Bob Marley and the Wailer song, Sun is Shining. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet, make me want to move my dancing to the rescue. Oh, okay. They're coming to your rescue in divine timing. You've got that. That's it. You got that. Divine timing, I'm sure of this, okay? Release the grip of impatience and worry. Find solace knowing that the universe and your ancestors, your loved ones, orchestrate events for your highest good. And it has to do with exactly when to. Timing is a big aspect of that. Mm, 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 mm. Deirdre Wilkins, and you have proof. You have proof of something. You have proof of something. Huh. Libra. Oh, chills. Okay. I'm getting hit with the tears here. Okay. They're not even my own. They're coming at me. You know for a fact they're with you. I'm going to show you this card. Don't doubt that I'm with you. And I was already telling you that. And this card came out, and the words on it are don't doubt that I'm with you. You have extra perception with this owl here. Again, what's not being said is just as important as what is being said. Some of you remember that. You're having an important interaction coming up, meaning something could be happening. NEFA. I'm hearing NEFA. Could be an abbreviation for something. NEFA or NEFA, or part of a name or something, but don't doubt that I'm with you. Some of you, you've now been on this channel. I'm going to say this, and I don't know why, but this is like 3 times now. Something in this reading has come through and you know it's for you. Like, it's like the same thing. It could be this card. I feel like we've had this card before. I'm feeling as though I've said something 3 times to you where you know for a fact that it's definitely your loved one. You know for a fact because it keeps coming in my readings that you're watching. That's so that's a very, that could only pertain to one of you. All right. But there's that. I'm getting something like a name that has Everly in it, or Early, Amber, oh, what else? There's Everett, a Nathan. You could know a Nathan, Nate Dog, somebody uh, picking up on somebody was a carpenter. Okay, they worked with their hands. They had strong hands, very strong hands. A laborer of some kind. What else? They laid the foundation literally and figuratively for you in some way. Listen to healing music to help you. Some of you, they're going to be communicating again through music. Mishka, Misha, something like that. I'm getting Antoinette, Ellie, Elliot. There's so many names that always want to come in because it's almost like they sense I'm about to wrap up the reading, and then I get flooded with names. I'm getting a name that has like YLE in it. Lyle, Kyle, something. While yeah, there's something in there too. And then we have, okay, now this is interesting. I'm hearing wildebeest, the beast, the beast. So if someone had a nickname, the beast or wildebeest, there's something there. There's also the name Wilder or Wild that could be coming in too. Oh, okay. Some of you, there's something about like liking old sort of classics as far as reading, like in some of those old classics, or they did. A library even could be coming in. Whoa, all right. So I'm hearing a name like Griosha, Magriosha, something. All right. So I'm getting really some really names that I'm not familiar with, that I've never heard. So I do like when that happens because it lets me know that I may be reaching others like around the world, or new people here, people who are new or something here to this channel, or but there's something, you have this is multiple people, even animals, as I always say. Declutter is going to help you with something. Okay, that's whoever's saying to you, I really admire the person you are. You know that I admire the person you are. You know that, right? I feel as though this person used to get right to your eye level and would tell you that, maybe even put their hands on your shoulder if there's something, be like, I'm proud of you, right? This, you. They were so, gosh, they were just such a great influence. such a good influence on character development for you, like creating, you know, morals and values and things like, and like just very like, they really knew how to speak right into you, right through your soul. They were a soulmate. They might have been you know, a relative, but it was like, it was a very loving yet strong energy of like a very nurturing guidance. But like, they were definitely going to steer you the right way. They were not going to let you um, go the wrong way, right? And they really admire the person you are. Yes, you might credit them for that, but they admire you for you now, Libra. Ooh, love this. I love these messages. They're so like right from the heart, from their heart to yours. And I'm in the in between, and I sort of get I definitely get teary for you. I really do. Uh it's very touching. So I do hope that you get something out of these readings, Libra. And do remember, you know, they're not personal. So they might feel personal sometimes. So then when they're not, it might be a disappointment. But please know that I'm reading now for thousands of people. And by the way, we just hit 3,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. Literally, my subscribers here, I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much. 3,000. Amazing. I love it. You know, the channel's just a little over a year old and we have 3,000 subs, and I'm tremendously grateful for that. Um, you're helping me help the people who need and want this kind of thing. So that's what I love about having more of you here, is that, you know, I can now work with a variety of, you know, even more people who might need it or want it. So that to me is healing. That's healing for me. So I have a need to help and a need to teach and things. So uh, thank you for this opportunity. But you know, I think it's good when we're embracing gifts we have, even if they're really, you know, kind of viewed as, you know, weird or non-traditional or whatever. I just think that one big message that comes through for all of us through this channel and every single reading is, you know, be yourself. Just be your, don't, you don't have to dim it down, you don't have to water it down. We each have to be ourselves, right? We're each created perfectly. And so the gifts we have, everything, it's meant to be. There's a reason you have this dream of what you have, this dream of, or that's why you're drawn to certain things, right? There's a reason people and animals like you. There's a reason for that. Many of you are empaths and healers. So thank you for the help that you're doing in the world. I appreciate that, because we all are connected to it. We all feel it. So it's never too late to start over, Libra. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you, these new beginnings, okay? And I feel like your loved ones are waiting for you to really step into the magnificence that they always knew you had, that maybe they helped even instill in you, right? Notice them, seize the opportunities, appreciate all that you have, relax and trust. Trust in this new beginning. That's the message of this reading here today, Libra. Trust in this new beginning. For the numbers, you did have 333 as always, and you had 888 come in. So trust in this new beginning. And please do check me out. Weekly readings for Libra are on Sundays. I do a Tuesday message and a Thursday message. Thursdays are like this, you know. And then Tuesdays, it can be, you know, monthly, it could be career, it could be lots of different things. With self-care is a familiar one. And it can also be just like this. And then also I have uh, Horoscopes that I do every week for all signs. So if you want to get a more complete picture of what your upcoming week might be like, maybe you want to watch the Libra reading and the Horoscope placements, you know, you can read all your, you can tune into all your placements or whatever you'd like. Thank you so much for those of you who have sent me super thanks. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. It helps me get some of these really awesome, unique decks, which I always list in the description box along with a disclaimer. Libra, I just want a reminder, you have free will, you have final say. Your intuition knows best, and you know yourself and your story best. So please always follow that first and foremost. You know, whoever you watch or listen to, always go with what you think is best for you. Thanks for being here. It's been a treat reading for you again, and I look forward to our next time together.